Good morning, boys and girls. Today, for our independent reading lesson, we are going to be reading the fiction book Tiny the Snow Dog. Now, before we get started, I want you to think about some strategies that you can use before you read a story. So, think about some different things that you can do. One thing that you can do is ask yourself questions. You can look through the pictures in the story. You can think about what you think the story might be about. So we are going to read Tiny the Snow Dog. And while we're reading today, we're going to look at how we can use the pictures to help us understand the words. Tiny the Snow Dog. This is Tiny. He is my dog. Look at Tiny. Tiny doesn't look very tiny, does he? Tiny loves winter. I do too. Now, if we look at this word winter and we don't know what that is, we can look and see and use some clues to help us figure out. If you see the sled and the scarf and the snow shovel and the hats, those are all things that we use in the wintertime when it snows. Look, Tiny, snow. See, we can see the snow falling. Tiny wants to go out. I do too. Brr, it is cold. We need warm hats. Tiny has a new hat. I do too. Ready? Go! I toss a snowball. Tiny runs. Tiny runs and runs. So we can figure out snowball. If you look, you can see him throwing the snowball. Oh no, where is Tiny? I do not see him. I look by the barn. No Tiny. I look by the hill. No Tiny. I look and look and look. Still no Tiny. Tiny, where are you? Crunch, crunch, crunch. What is that? Crunch, crunch, crunch. A snow monster. A snow monster is coming to get me. Slurp. It is Tiny. Tiny is the snow monster. Come on, Tiny. Time to go home. Good snow dog. Okay, so when you are reading today, I want for you to spend some time thinking about how the pictures can help you figure out the words in your reading.